Well, we're back. We're here to play some more Roottrees. We had a little intermission with Monster Train, but nope, didn't really work very well. So that's fine. All right, let's load these Roottrees and get into it. So, if you missed the first stream, this is a game where we are solving genealogical mysteries. Our goal is to identify all of the root trees on this board. As we identify them, they'll get locked in. So these yellow ones are ones we know we've got correct. Blue ones are ones that we haven't yet confirmed. Once you've got 3 sets of information correct, they get confirmed. So the information is, you know, photo, name, and occupation. And yeah, I guess that's the game. We'll be doing some web searches and just kind of taking notes in our notebook and going from there. We dove into this side of the family recently and locked them all in place. So we're pretty sure Carolyn Morden is correct there. We haven't really dived into any of these other root trees over here. There's some mistakes in here. We know we've got this wrong somehow, Clark Rafferty. And we know we've got this wrong as well, Elias M. Root Tree. But it makes me think that, I mean, his name was Clark. I don't know what else his name could have been. You know? There's no other names available to us down here, so I mean the name is right. We're pretty sure the photo is right because the photo comes from this picture of the Raffertys, Clark getting a family portrait with his wife and children. So that's obviously Clark. And he's an advertising executive. But then, I mean, the problem is we're meant to get his most recent job. So he was an advertising exec, leader of a jingle writing company. So I don't know what you would call that. Musician, advertising. I mean, advertising seems correct, but I don't know. Maybe he had a different job later in life that we just haven't got. The rule is you have to get the last job they held in their lifetime. Yeah, similarly over here, we're pretty sure this is Elias M. Root Tree. And he's in manufacturing. We don't really know. We think he's taken over the workshop, the family, warehouse. But we're not sure of that. So, the next thread for us to pull on, the Root Tree Curse. Cousin Bonnie settled for a boring man. That's Bonnie Hudson. Let's look into the Root Tree Curse. Let's see if there's anything we can find on that. Alright. Let's start a page for it. The Root Trees are cursed. With Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver, but nobody was arrested. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now Carl died in a plane crash. So Guy died in 1982 and was president, as was Ernie Madsen Jr. So these were both presidents. We think Guy probably was the 3rd president, actually. Because we've got the 2nd president here, which means Ernie Madsen Jr., who is probably over on this side of the family, maybe. here somewhere, would be the 4th president, and Carl became the 5th president. That makes sense. So we think one of these two is going to be Ernie Madsen Jr. and was the 4th president. So we'll come to that at some point. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull. A secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. Alright, well, we should definitely search that. The post before that... Actually, sorry, let's... add this whole thing. The post before that links to a site that talks about how Earth has 4 corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. Chris Raff 75 at prodigy.us asking him to take down his site with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. Okay, so Chris Raff, e.g. Chris Rafferty, it was fake. The first entry has a picture of the Roottrees Candy Company factory. Operation RT29 is real. All images and ideas by Thomas Overwood. Okay, so there's a few bits we can chase down there. Chris Raff 75. So is there a Chris Rafferty that was born in 75? Maybe here? So this must be Chris Rafferty. (1975). I think that timeline matches up. It's hard to know for sure. Ernie Madsen Jr., Roottrees Candy Company factory, Operation RT. Okay, let's look at Operation RT29. Okay, it's approved by the FDA, so I don't know what this is. Every 4 years on a leap year, the Roottrees Company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. I mean, obviously that's bunk, but the fact that there's maybe a meeting every 4 years is of interest. Okay. Oh, hold on, we have to change our stream category. Here we go. Alright, going back to the things to search, we can take the Roottrees curse off of there. What's a Mayan ruby skull? Symbol of death. Yeah, I don't think this is anything. Roottrees Candy Company. We want to look up the factory. Specifically, the Butler County Times. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find anything about Thomas Overwood. Spirit Cola. Stock markets and the devil's numbers. Okay, well, this is nothing, unfortunately. Alright. What if we start looking up Gwendolyn Morden? Is that her name? Morden. Gwendolyn Morden. Okay, well, we've got this periodical, the Butler County Times, which contains information I think on a lot of the Roottrees, or the branch that lived in Butler County for a long time, which are these left branch. I wonder if we can search Elias Roottree, Elias M Roottree, Elias Miracle Roottree, Elias Miracle. No, okay, not getting much from that. What are we going to next? So Angie is older than Zach. Who is Angie? Angelica Morden. Okay, let's try Angelica Morden. Damn, we're getting to a tough point. I mean, I should be able to identify people from their photos pretty well. I mean, I think we can just kind of, for now, put in the elder generation women as housewives and call that pretty safe bets. Angelica Morden, let's see. Was Angelica Morden... She would have been in the Next Generation. So was Angelica here? Gwyn wasn't here. So Angelica must be either this one or this one. Have we assigned either of those photos yet? That's Zach. Kind of a lighter hair color. So that makes me think Angelica probably is the redhead. Who's that other lady? Is that other lady Lauren? Yes, I think that's Lauren. There. Looks the same to me, which gives us Angelica here. Oh, great. So we've just completed 3 people, so let's lock them in. Oh, we got Clark, we got Carolyn, and we got Angelica. Great. Locked in a few other photos. Fantastic. Booyah. Okay, so... well, we've got another photo there of you. Who have we not locked in? Guy Hudson. Okay, so I actually think I've got Guy and Bonnie swapped around here. So let's... I think we weren't sure which was which. So I think that means we can do this. Unknown. And Guy Hudson ended up being the 3rd president. Okay. Samantha Rootree is not a housewife. Fine. Similarly, we still don't know Elias M's job. Fine. This is him, isn't it? Hold on, let's go back to that picture. Where was that? So that's... That picture was from the Free Spirits. Yeah, so that's the preacher, Eli Jr. Yeah, okay. And also, that's him in this picture. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we've got a few other people that we don't know here. Zach. So who have we got? So those would be Lauren's brothers. Clancy, Elias, and somebody. And they're in birth order here. So this would be Clancy. This would be Elias. Sorry. Elias would be the next oldest, which looks like that one. And then you are question mark, who the hell are you? Okay. So Elias C raised James. So if we go to the Lauren diaries, there was a section in here. There was something about parenting. God, I can't fully remember it. About how she feels somebody was a dad to somebody else. It was in the follow-up to Life Between Wars, perhaps? 64. Revisiting the diary. Okay, here we go. So... Eli C stepped up and helped. So Eli C is her brother. Eli C practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers. Yep. So Eli C raised Clark and Jim as brothers. That tracks to me. So who's this other one? I wonder. What should we dive into next? We really haven't gotten anything on this Angelica Morden side. Zach's kids. Well, Zachariah Morden, you know, he was the second president, so he must be fairly famous. Nope. Zach Zachariah Morden. Zachariah Roottrees. Zach Roottrees. Nothing. Alright, what if we search Zach Roottrees? Zach Morgan. Man, I don't know where to look next. Business Watch, maybe? Yeah, not getting much there, are we? See, for example, how the hell are we ever going to know the name of this baby? Or like... Seems like Jane LaRue is really gone from the picture. As an example. She's a win. Oh. Jane Del Vecchio. Well, we might as well start a page for her. I don't think there's much to look for here. Yeah, I don't really see much to search for in here, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. The LaRues worked for their great uncle, Lucky LaRue's. Jane, Kim, taking over for one of the children of Oliver. Yeah, weird. Okay, I don't think there's much else for us to say there. So... If we look at the free spirits, we've got a lot of these people placed. Bonnie and Guy. Don't know who some of them are. We don't know who that one is, definitely. In fact, we don't know a few of these. Bonnie, Carolyn, Gwyneth M, Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim, Clark, Carl, Eli M. Yeah. Bonnie, Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr. So that's Ernie that's Ernie Jr. or that's Ernie Jr.? Who is Ernie? Who is Ernie? Ernie? Ernest Madsen and Ernest Madsen Jr. So that must be over this section. So it means we must have got an Ernest here. So this must be Ernest Madsen, which means the firstborn son would be Ernie Jr. Is there another free spirit? So is there a daughter to worry about, or are there just two sons? Is the question. So Gwyneth M. We haven't seen Gwyneth M, have we? Unless this is going to be Gwyneth M, or this. No, wait. So the dates of these ones is off, so those are the free spirits in this picture. So this could be Gwyneth M, although they would still be Roottrees. So that wouldn't be Gwyneth M. It would be Gwyneth R. So there is someone in here. So we've got Gwyneth Roottree unplaced, Gwyneth M, and Jim Roottree is also unplaced. So Jim Roottree, we've got Colin Clark. Oh, James is Jim, of course. Okay, so that's fine. So that's Guy Hudson. So hold on. Bonnie, Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr. is missing from our board at the moment, as is Gwyneth, Jim, Carl, Clark, Eli M. The rest are all in there. So who the fuck is this? Jim, Carl, Clark, Bonnie, Guy, Carolyn, Gwendolyn. Bonnie, Guy, Ernie, Carolyn, Gwyneth, Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim, Carl, Clark, Eli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So there's a 12th picture missing. Probably this one. Probably this lady here, who is too young to sign. So my guess is she is going to be the daughter over here, which gives us Gwendolyn, no, Gwyneth and Ernie Jr. So Clark is in that picture too. Which one is Clark is going to be an important question. Oh, wrong picture. They're not really in any order. So Clark is going to be one of them. This strong red hair gives me vibes. Oh no, that's Jim. So that might be Clark with the glasses. No, that's Guy. So that might be Clark. Either that's Clark or that's Clark. The red hair is a trait of Angelica. So I think we're gonna see... Oh. We're gonna see you and you? Was it? Hold on. Is she pregnant? Possibly pregnant. And that's Gwyneth M and Ernie Jr. Although we don't know the exact order. Who looks older of those two? God, they look exactly the same though, don't they? I couldn't tell you who is older. I think the man is possibly older, but we don't know. So that's Ernest Jr. And this is now Gwyneth Madsen. This is 4th president. Don't know what your deal was, Gwyneth. That's fine. Which gives us... Do we not have a picture of Gwendolyn? Was Gwendolyn in that picture? She signed it. Oh, so that's Gwendolyn there. Why is she so off on her own? I wonder. Okay. And Gwendolyn, there was something about a boring husband. What was it? Her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. So Gwendolyn married Dr. Wilson. Couldn't tell you who that is. Well, it's Jason, Stephen, or Zach. But we'll have to figure that out later. Whichever one of those has a doctorate. Do we have like a yellow pages? Let's see if we can search Dr. Wilson. Dr. Stephen Wilson. There you go. Pediatrician to the stars. That's funny. Okay. Do we have a page for Gwendolyn Morden? No, we don't. Let's add one. Okay, so then we can add Dr. Stephen Wilson. So hopefully that's the Dr. Wilson we're looking for. In the Butler County Times, Pediatrician to the stars. I wonder. Great. Picture is 3 children. Oh, that's so good. Me, my big brother, or my sister. Okay, so we're getting the orders here. Oh. Open there. I can't believe we got him through this fucking dorks advertising. Doctor to the Roottrees sisters. That's fine. Picture from his website as well as his 3 children. Credited to his son Jason. Okay. So that should finish it off for us. That gives us Dr. Stephen... Sorry. Wait, no, why do I not have his name here? It's Stephen, right? Yeah, Dr. Stephen Wilson. Why is it not here? Oh, there we go. So we've got Stephen Wilson. Well, let's grab the picture. Wow. I'm sorry. Those are the kids. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. Make yourself useful. And now we can add the children, whose names I think we have. Jason, youngest. And then we don't know who the others are yet, but we'll get them. Jason. Somebody. Where are you? And you. So you're a child. Student. You're a student. And you're a student. Your name is Jason. Your name is something Wilson. Jem, that'll do. And you must be Zach Wilson. Boop. Lock those kids in. Alright, that's good. We've just smashed that little section. Thank you. That also means everything else we've got is incorrect. All the other major things we've got are incorrect. Which is very annoying, but whatever. Which means we've messed up those two. And man, we've maybe still messed up these ones. I just don't know Is that the right order? Ernie and then Guy? Or was it Guy and then Ernie? Well, Guy, whoever became the president after Ernie would have been because of Ernie's death. So if Guy's calling himself next president Guy Hudson before Ernie died, that's no good. There's another picture of Carolyn Morden. Oh wait, have we got a picture of her from this? So is she in... Nope, sorry, wrong one. That's the Next Generation. We want the Free Spirits. Oh no, that is Carolyn from the Free Spirits. Okay. So there's another picture of Carolyn out there, I guess. Did we... There was maybe a picture of her with an artwork or something, but I can't see it now. Of her posing with some piece of art. Oh, there it is. That's her. Okay. So we want to see her as this person. There we go. Okay. I wonder what her job was. Housewife? I feel bad just saying housewife a few times, but whatever. Okay, so let's go find you, and the way to find you is by looking at Lauren's diaries, because she does talk about her brothers. Aunt Margot, Clark, Starlet, that's fine. It was something about one of her brothers would have disappointed or done something which we are taking to mean seems like got together with a black lady, basically. But I'm trying to find the quote. Here we go. The most rebellious Edward. So that's Edward. Edward Roottrees. Great. Set to take over his department. So lawyer must be. I mean, let's search Edward Roottrees and see what we find. How are we gonna find you? You're a lawyer. You're a lawyer, you might have taken out an ad in the Butler County Times. Business Watch. Clancy Edward Roottrees, perhaps. The Clancy Trust. That's fine. We were already looking that up. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can find Guy Hudson. Oh! Great. That's good. Do we have a section? No. Let's start the Guy Hudson section. He added fancy flavors very temporarily in the 70s. Okay. Oh, yikes. A flavor that was meant to mimic caviar. Yeah. No good, Guy. Let's see if we can... Oops. No. First move. So in 1979 he was president. Is our confirmation there. So that's fine. Let's see if we get anything else. Oh no. Patricia. Good. Got a name. Brutal. and his wife had no children. Okay, great. We can use that to confirm. Alright, there we go. That's not Guy. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? But then... they had no children. Sorry? Something's gone terribly wrong here. Guy Hudson and Bonnie Hudson. Guy Hudson had no children. Have I mixed up? Have I mixed something up here? Okay. Let's go back to this. There was something of note here. Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias and Patricia. I'm looking for something about glasses. Gwyneth. Patsy. So black hair and green eyes. So that's what kind of gave us here. That's Samantha. And Patty Christensen, Patricia. So what if I've mixed up? Maybe Angelica married Christopher Hudson, and Samantha married Ernest Madsen? Why did I think Christopher Hudson's there? I must have just swapped these around for some reason. I'm not sure why or how. But then the red hair, man. Well, the red hair came from these pictures. But the glasses... Okay, so maybe this is Guy Hudson. Sorry, let's swap these around. So if we make this Ernie Madsen... Well, how can we confirm that? How do we know? Well, okay, no, because Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. So Gwyneth being the child of Samantha makes sense. So okay, so we've got these kids switched around. So it's actually Christopher Hudson and Ernest Madsen. So this is Christopher Hudson, and this is Ernest Madsen, which makes you not Bonnie Hudson. You're actually Gwyneth Madsen, who I think is older. That makes you Ernest Madsen Jr. You're actually the fourth president, which makes you Guy Hudson. Nope, sorry, Bonnie Hudson is first. Wait, no, but Bonnie... No, that's right, okay. Bonnie Hudson. And you're Guy Hudson. Third president. Who's... There we go. Okay. So we just had them switched around. God, that tricked me for a long time, that mistake. Good, we've confirmed a few there. Booyah! Oh. Plot development.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation, but I can't reveal everything. not yet. I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not that I'm on the... But... So they're doing... If I... To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, it's also harder to verify when you're right.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, you're getting closer and closer to the truth.
Right, I forgot about that. There's a thing where there's numbers on the pieces of evidence that tell you how many clues are there to find. So this one says there are 6 clues. Yeah, so we kind of want to look for things with big numbers and kind of follow through those. Some of these we've already solved. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Guy Hudson, whose wife's name was Patricia. Patricia Jones, I guess. Yep. Alright, so we have another picture of Guy Hudson. Wait, oh yeah, so who's that a picture of? We've got... a picture of a man. Oh, that must be Clark, then. Oh, who's that picture of? Oh, that picture's... that's Miracle Jr. Okay. Alright, so we've sorted out a few things here. Bonnie Hudson and her kids is a question mark. She was married apparently to a boring man. Zach Morden, we don't know much about him. Maybe let's start there. Let's go for Zach Morden. Oh wait, we did that, didn't we? We tried to find Zach Morden for years. Okay. Should we look up Ernie Jr.? Oh, there we go. He was Carl's mentor. Stepped down due to illness. Let's make a little Ernie Jr. Carl's mentor stepped down due to illness in 1996. Not a very public figure. That's cool. Let's see if he did any interviews. Oh, Carl's mentioned. Okay. Brenda White, early 20s, 1981, broke his arm. Yeah, he wasn't much of a... he wasn't much of a public figure, which is very interesting. Let's go back to Carl Roottree. Okay. Alright. Not much for us to find there, I don't think. See if there was a Business Watch article. Oh, here we go. Heart illness. Interesting. Maple crisps. There we go. That's something we can search. Oh, right. And he helped form Root. Okay, let's start with maple crisps. Okay. Nothing much there. So let's go to Root. We already got that. Sorry. Fine. Okay. Where are we going next? God. What was Samantha Roottrees' job? Let's go back to this. No, not this. This. Samantha Roottree. She's a fine woman. She might have been a good sister. She has a green thumb. So what could she be? Like a gardener or something? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Oh, she's a farmer. She took over the farm's operations. Okay. That makes sense to me. Gwyneth Madsen, what is your deal? And Ernie Madsen, similarly, what is your deal? The interesting note being, Lauren... Yeah. So, let's keep this. This. So potentially Lauren had a sister, half sister, that we don't know about. Very interesting. Oh, Caroline was Elias's mother. That's worth noting. Okay, hold on. Do we have a Gwendolyn? Yeah. Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Elias's mother? Who's Elias? The original Elias? Surely not. Maybe. Okay. Oh, no, maybe it's that. So what was it? It was Caroline. Okay, sounds like it's not anything. Oh, wait. Gwendolyn, Gwyneth, and Caroline. So, sorry, it's Elias's mother. The OG Elias's mother. So that's fine. Okay. I mean, Bonnie Hudson seems like the person to search next. Let's try that. Do we have a Bonnie Hudson section? Let's start one. Okay, so what can we find? Is she in here? Have we got anything on Bonnie Hudson? Not really. Why are there 6 clues here? That's so interesting. Especially because we've locked in Stephanie Jones and all her family. So let's go there. Let's look at that. An article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. CM. Who's CM? Who the fuck is CM? Oh, CM is Carolyn Morden. Okay, her mum. Alright. So... Wow. There's some clues in here too, huh? This is so weird. How are there 2 clues in here? Oh, Teen Blast. Yes. New periodical. Radical. Okay, we'll come back to Teen Blast in a bit. I think that might end up being helpful. That's good. Well, shit. Let's just start there with Bonnie Hudson, huh? See if we find anything. No. Of course not. The Roottrees sisters are on there a bit. That's fine. Oh, if we search up Brain of Roottree, maybe that's where we'll find the other picture of her. There we go. Thank you. Where was that picture? Hello. Boop. Hold on. Chuck that picture in. All right. Now, what were we seeing here? There's one more clue in here. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Oh, thank you. Your grandpa, a college professor. Whoop. History professor, specifically. His older sister even wrote... Oh, okay, yeah. We know that. That's Lauren. Designing clothing. Grandma Laura. Thank you. Thank you, God. Alright. And that's that filled in. Thanks, Raina. So that basically gives us all the clues we needed for that. Well, we might as well put them in. Do we have a section for old Clancy Jr.? We'll chuck it in the Lauren section. No, that section is so overstuffed. Clancy Edward. Alright, fine. Let's start a Clancy Edward section. Clancy Edward's kids. Alright, great. Okay, going back here. I think maybe we want to find this full excerpt. God, I'm not a fan of this song, sorry. Whoever your name was. Alright, did we already look at that excerpt? I think we did. If we look at Stephanie Jones. Stephanie Landon, Brian Jones, no father, cousin of the Roottrees, not a fighter, Maple Farms, deforestation. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that interesting in there. I feel like we already have all that info. I mean, it's all locked in. So what the hell can this possibly be telling us? It's telling me there's a lot in here, but I kind of don't believe it. You know, like, what possible clues can this give me that I don't already have? Very odd. Gwyneth Madsen. Ernie Jr. So what was Ernie's... Did his wife die in the car crash too? No, heart illness. Okay, sorry. Car crash was Guy Hudson, was it? Patricia. Guy Hudson and Patricia died in a car accident. Yeah, okay. So then, okay, so Ernest Jr. Ernie Jr. Real life Wonka? Is that a phrase we should search? It doesn't really... Doesn't really feel like much, does it? Teen Blast. Okay. Let's try searching Teen Blast for... who? Kim LaRue, perhaps? It's very interesting. Chris Rafferty, I wonder. If we search Chris Rafferty. But of course, he would be on Team Blast. Gosh, now I feel like I'm really starting to struggle now. Oh, maybe Miracle the Third will be in Teen Blast. That could be something. He's a cute teen. Okay. Let's go back to Miracle. Very young, health problems. Miracle Jr. was 23 years later. At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottrees name, just becoming Miracle Jr. Spread the gospel. Okay. So if we search... Oh, here we go. A conspiracy... His wife Edith's sister. Edith has a checkered past, but didn't clarify. Goes on tour with the Miracle Network. Okay, so Edith Jacobson. Edith had a checkered past. Let's see. Nah, doesn't seem to be anything there. Or Jacobson. Oh, there's an arrest. Okay, perfect. So if we search here for Edith Jacobson, a Helen Roottree and a Lucinda Jacobson. Okay, perfect. Edith and Lucinda were arrested at the church. They are pretending to be church employees. get into Helen Rootree. Her husband Miracle was away preaching. So, okay, hold on. So, Miracle Jr. Edith. So that means Miracle Senior's wife is Helen? Helen Lennon. Great. Okay. So then, I mean, that's good and all, but what we really care about is Miracle the Third. Edith Jacobson, her sister Lucinda. Not much there. Okay. Miracle. Okay. So funnily enough, how interesting. They were caught breaking into the church, to Miracle's church, became part of the church, ended up marrying Miracle Jr. and having Miracle the Third, who also has a spouse whose name we don't know. Elias M. Rootree. Now that's the real trick, isn't it? How the heck do we get to Elias? Is he a bit of a teen heartthrob? He took over the warehouse previously that was built by Elias Rootree. So, okay, let's search. Hunched-top house. I mean, how do we... Sorry, let me just check. Do we need the dot here? Wait, what? Okay. God, I'm really struggling to figure out what my next clues are here. I mean, it would be nice to lock in Gwendolyn Morden. How can we figure out what her job was? How can we figure out anything about Gwendolyn Morden? We got some Stephen Wilson stuff, didn't we? That was in here. Oh, maybe she'll be under Gwendolyn Wilson now. Or Gwendolyn Rootree, for God's sake. Yeah, we got that already. So that's him. No no clues in here. Nor are there any clues in here. 2 years ago. Gwendolyn. What's your deal, Gwendolyn? Sam working on the farmhands. Gwyneth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not much there. Gwendolyn got her name, blah blah blah. Oh. That's interesting. The government got it wrong sometimes too. Well, so instead of searching Clancy Edward, what if we search Edward Clancy? No. Okay. Clancy Trust. Maybe we should go back to the Clancy Trust. We had something on here, didn't we? The Roottrees versus RR, we dived into that already. The 5-piece guarantee, which we also already know about. What the heck? There we go. Yeah. Doesn't tell me much. What should I do next? I'm actually kind of stuck. Alright, I need to just focus, I think. We need to just kind of streamline and focus. So funnily enough, there's no stars to mark kind of importance or famousness over on this side. So this side is naturally going to be harder to decode, right? That's just kind of clear. So maybe we should go back to a side that has some more stars. Okay, yeah. Maybe let's look at James Roottrees again. And maybe through James/Jim, we will find out about his dad. There's a clue. Peter Janowicz's. Peter Janowitz. That's fine. We've got Modern Music Monthly. A reluctant hitmaker. Clark never knew his father, so Granddad insisted he spend time with Dad and me. Grew up like brothers. Oh. There we go. Boom. That gives it to us. Thank you. So that's for... Boop. That should give us you being in advertising. Okay. God. I don't know how the hell we're ever going to learn your spouse's name. We gotta figure out your name. Who the hell are you? The thing is, we haven't got anything about Edward. Well, okay. Let's go back to you. Have we got... Gwendolyn. There's no female equivalent. Clark's apparent lack of respect, lack of a real father. Clancy or Edward both didn't step up and help her like Eli C did. Okay, I mean, we know we've got those two, right? Bonnie Hudson was not the fourth president. I don't know why we put that. Farmer, we think we've got that right. I mean, she definitely took over the farm. So we now need to get one more right, and then we should lock a few in. So we need another Rafferty LaRue. Okay, great. Oh, great. That was an easy one. Okay. Yikes. Good. Locked in a few more photos. Great. Alright, so that's given us this. A bit of locking in here. We still haven't got some spouses. Oh, interestingly, Linus Cornwall was not Gwyn's spouse. I thought that was... right, but let's go back to that. This is Wild Bill Williams. They divorced just before she had her husband. Hi, Haunted VCR. So, Wild Bill... Williams. So, is it Williams? No. But it's so interesting. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall. So this is so interesting. Oh, sorry. Linus Cornwall was her father. Margot's... Yeah. Okay. So Wild Bill... yeah. And then there's a kid here whose name we also don't know. But they're also going to be a Rootree. But we've basically locked out all the Rootree names. That's so interesting. Jack Rootree. I have no idea who this is going to end up being. Unknown male. Baby. There's no Williams in there. It's so interesting. Do we just not know Bill Williams' name? I mean, there aren't that many names left for it to be. Walter Forsythe? David Kellogg? Let's search Walter Forsythe. No. His name's Wild Bill Williams. Put it in. Lock it in. Bill. Will. What can Bill be short for? Crazy. All right. What about Christmas Mission? Nothing in there for Christmas Mission, is there? Well, she went to Paris pretty quickly. Was Bill Williams in Guys Like Us? Sorry. I guess not. Okay, here we go. $1955, lost a lot of money, soldier's wife. Okay. Right, guys like us. Yeah, I'm not seeing much on old Bill Williams, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Okay. They divorced. We don't know if he got married again. He grew up in Paris, France. So he must have a French-sounding name. But I don't see many French names in here. What if we just search Paris, France? Paris. Paris newspaper. Give me a Paris newspaper that could... Here we go. Okie dokie. There it is. Walter Forsyth. Thank you. Okay. Not much of a French sounding name. Walter. But whatever. It's fine. Okay, so that's Walter. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, I mean, until we figure out the name of this wild kid, we're gonna struggle. Let's see if we can find... Was that her name? Tessa Green. Penelope Tessa Green. So we know TMS. 38 times. Right, okay. Brother Trouble, Ron married Penelope. Yeah, we found that. Play TMS's mum. Yeah, okay. So what about, what was the other one? Come on. DCB. Dustin Christopher Baker. What's TMS's name? Tommy Mark Sheridan. What we're trying to find is what the fuck is the name of Penelope Tessa Green's youngest son? So 1997, taken during one of her fundraisers at the Laugh Lounge. Joko Lantern, 1997. Okay, so that's fine. So that picture, this picture of Jack, her oldest son, was taken in 1994. Where the fuck is it? Where'd it go? There. So obviously no brother at that point. Then this kid, unnamed baby Roottrees, who would be a bit older now, 1997, but he's a Roottrees, so don't know. You must be Christina, November, or Tessa. November! Oh my god, I'm a fool. On the back it says November. I assume that was the month it was taken in, but no. That's her signing her name. Her name is November. Oh my god. November Roottrees. I'm such a goober. What was your mum's name, November? Was or is? Come on. Come on. Fuck. Well then this must be... Wait, why have I assumed this is a male baby? That's crazy. It's clearly not, and I'm just an idiot. Because it's going to be either Christina or Tessa. I have no idea which it is. Christina or Tessa Roottrees. And possibly the other one will be over there. There's some Madsons here. There's some Hudsons there. What Hudsons do we have? No more Hudsons. Oh, because there's a different... That's right. Okay, what about Madsons? Do we have any Madsons? We have a Nicole Madsen. So Nicole Madsen must be here because the Madsen name wouldn't have survived, which means someone else is going to be there. Over here, would we have any Hudsons? We wouldn't, because Bonnie got married. In the same way, these are all Wilsons. Alright, God, we're getting there. Are we sure that's a Rafferty? I guess it is. That's Chris Rafferty. So this is either Christina or Tessa Roottrees. Felt like a stretch. She wouldn't be in Starlet, would she? Is it in Butler County? It's in Reno. Okay. Grew up in Paris. Returned to Hollywood. Pitched his show, which then got cancelled, which was Brother Trouble, cancelled in 91. Okay. So what's this bloody kid's name? I mean, it's either Christina or Tessa. Oh, it's gonna be Tessa, of course. After Penelope, Tessa Green. That makes sense to me. Which means this is probably going to be Christina Roottrees. Because there's no other Roottrees left. Yeah, the real question is how the fuck are we going to learn anything about Elias M. Roottrees? Maybe through the Miracle Network. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. Legal troubles, 3 generations of Miracle Tour. Okay. Okay. The legal troubles was when he fake healed somebody in a wheelchair. Okay. Fine. So Miracle Jr. kind of stopped using the Roottrees name. Fine. Not enough of a heartthrob. God damn it. Come on, Elias. Well, the only reason I think he's in the manufacturing business is... Sorry, where is it? Is because he's wearing this outfit. Like, that's literally all I have to go on. The only reason I know anything about him is Eli M. That's him. And he's in this kind of like jumpsuit. And this is the factory. This is the factory where all these photos have been taken. So I don't know. It would make sense. Maybe I should be searching Eli M instead of Elias M. So the one who designed the factory was Elias Jr. Roottrees. that was given to us here. Where is it? Where was that? The pictures. Where did we get these pictures from? Lauren's diary. Okay, here we go. Famous, blah blah blah. They moved to the new warehouse that Elias Jr. designed, so that's Elias Jr. Angie were both in the photo. But it was just for the 5 pieces. Mr. Morton, who was there with Gwendolyn. That's a good fact that I wish I'd noticed earlier. So, but it doesn't tell us much. So the free spirits give us Eli M, obviously. Even though really they aren't free spirits, they're part of the next generation. But because Miracle was born so young, it doesn't really track for them to they've kind of jumped down a generation. So that's fine. So how the fuck do we find anything out about Eli M? I really have no idea. I mean, it's got to be through Miracle Jr., surely. But I just don't understand what I'm looking for. Okay, so Miracle Jr., world famous. Miracle Roottrees will make a special appearance. Did Eli M move away from the Miracle name after the legal troubles? That's very interesting. If he did, what would his name have been? There was like a Cosell name previously. But I would guess his child is still called Roottrees. But, yeah. So, Miracle Jr. 1979 claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair, but actually it was his wife Edith's sister in a disguise. So, Edith... Yeah. Her sister Lucinda Jacobson. Is that a name that we have? No. So that's not the wife's name. That's fine. So that's the legal troubles. Is this 1979 healing someone in a wheelchair deal? So... yeah, that's what I was hoping too, but it doesn't. So there's a church. Miracles Congregation Church. So let's try that. So Miracle Scandal. Not seeing anything. What are the other jobs that we could have here? So we know it's not manufacturing. We're pretty sure we got the name in the photo, right? If it's not manufacturing, is there anything else that would track for his outfit? Could he be an architect like his uncle? Construction, perhaps? Mechanic? It could be a mechanic's outfit, actually. I could see that being a mechanic's outfit. Nothing else really jumps out to me. So maybe he's a mechanic. Cars! Show me cars! So interesting. Atlantis's burden. Is that anything? Let's go to the book. Fuck, what was that book's name? Self-Portrait Art and the Beauty of Women. Oh, her marriage to Mark. No, we already got that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really in here that is seems new. But it says there's 2 clues in here. I want to just browse a list of businesses in Butler County, you know what I mean? Because it's so weird to me. This has 6... This has 6 clues attached to it or something, you know what I mean? Which is crazy. Because... what clues could possibly be in an ad for her campaign. So there's something here that I'm missing. We did check out that full thing. Stephanie Jones married Brian Jones. Oh, here we go. Okay. Whew. All right. Jones graphic and print. Okay, hold on. Let's put this in our Stephanie Jones section. Oh no, Carolyn and Stephanie. There we go. Great. Okay. So they have printed a lot of stuff. That's really good. This is it. This is the hint. Okay. Roottrees Motors. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Yes. And this is going to be something as well. Children of Eden as well, I'm sure. Let's just put that in our things to search. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, ads for Roottrees Motors, which used to be called Wilkins Motors. This is Miracles. Okay. I mean, should we? So presumably he married somebody called Wilkins. All right. We've joined a sweeter family. Yep. Tessa Roottrees. Oh, shit. Well, that's no good. Because that means your name is not Tessa Roottrees. Your name is something else Roottrees. Christina Roottrees. You're Tessa Roottrees. And there's a picture of you. Why is it in black and white though? And Wilkins, Catherine Wilkins. Welcome to the party. All right, I think that locks that all in. Mechanic, and Catherine is also a mechanic, but that doesn't matter. $1996. Does that track? I think so. All right, let's leave that then. So we've got Christina, Tessa, November. So I think those are all correct. So now we just need one more correct one to hopefully lock it in. All right, but that side feels good to me. I think those are all going to prove correct. We still haven't got a few spouses, but they're not important. So yeah, okay. So let's try Chris Rafferty. Yikes. So if we go back to, oh no, not RR, we want to go to Jim Roottrees. Where's Clark? What was our Clark section? Lauren, Clark, Jane, and Kim. Here we go. Well, there's still a lot of Lauren stuff. Let's focus on some Clark stuff, shall we? So Clark and Jane had a child, Jane LaRue. Jane Del Vecchio. So she changed her name. Chris Rafferty. Jane Del Vecchio. Alright, so maybe she'll be in Music Monthly. Or Butler County Times. Oliver. So Kim was in Oliver. Maybe. Okay, maybe let's start with the Children of Eden then. Okay. Oh. Ah, this is very silly. Okay. Butler Summer Theatre. Thank you. Choreography by November Studios. Jesus. So is she old enough to be a choreographer now? Oh, I guess she is. Perfect. All right. Locked in a few other names. Back to Chris Rafferty. I think we need a clock section. Oh, we've run out of sections we can create. Shit. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna kill this one. This section is now the clock section. We're not getting much, are we? Doesn't seem to be any info on here. But so the band was C, J plus J and J. All right. Yeah. Jim's cousin. Oops. Hmm. Chris Rafferty. Who are you, Chris? What's your deal? The past child of Clark and seemingly kind of shunted away from the family now. Like, just not in the pictures of you with your new family, which is pretty brutal. Wolf. We do have Conquistador. Why do we think your name is Chris Rafferty, actually? Because it's the only Rafferty name around. But you could... No, okay. And you have a spouse. Your spouse has a photo. I mean, like, there's got to be something in here. That should have locked off a bunch of this stuff, which it did. Okay. Let's just keep going through and seeing... So maybe we should search this. That led us into the Roottrees curse. The fuck is investigative jazz? Okay. So, the Roottrees curse... I mean, there's not much in here that is jumping out. Right? Like, nothing in here jumps out as especially relevant to me. Yeah, I mean, that was a random search. So why are there 6 clues in here, I wonder? WRTD radio. They promised an interview online. Okay, so that's this interview. Okay, I don't think the Roottrees curse is our thread right now. There's still some clues here. Caroline standing next to Atlantis's burden. Self-portrait, art, and the beauty of women. Okay, I mean, let's go back here. Cousin Bonnie gave up on her dreams. So maybe that's telling us Bonnie gave up on her dreams, e.g. became a housewife. I think that's what that is trying to tell us. Housewife to who? Do not know. If we look at this picture, Bonnie is pregnant. So what? Is it Hudson? Hudson. What? Who are you, Bonnie? Who did you end up marrying? Bonnie. Bonnie Hudson. Oh, and we don't know Gwendolyn's occupation either. That must be what we're getting from that. They both gave up on dreams. Okay, sorry. So she's also a housewife. I think those are the two clues that's hinting to us, which is fine. Hudson is her maiden name. God, this is the horrible song that I hate again. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly but surely making progress. Okay, so I think we've got the clues from that book from Carolyn. That's telling us that those other two women became housewives. Fine. Okay, so if we go back, what else can we see? So we think we've got the two clues from that. There's something in here. Some stuff about Sam. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. And her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. So Ernie and the kids is... Who? Who's Ernie and the kids? Ernest Jr.? Oh, Ernie and the kids seem lucky to have her. Okay, that's fine. So that's Ernie, Ernest, and the kids. Oh, but we haven't... Hold on. Oh no, that is confirmed. Okay. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach, so that's why he becomes 4th president. It's been a long time since any real Rootree was excited and interested. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. So Gwyneth possibly became a farmer too, based on that. Let's just put that in for now. So there's a farm. Yeah, okay. The farm operations will pass to Sam. She was essentially... Okay, so she kind of... The farm stayed in Samantha's line. Then. So the root tree... So if we... I wonder if we search... What was the name of the farm? It was, Anderson Farm or something? The first Anderson Maple Farm. Okay. I wonder. Yes. The current head of farming, Miss Cattrall. Okay. So that's under Sam's lineage. So I think that's telling us that your name, your husband was Cattrall, and then Stephanie Cattrall would be Mrs. Cattrall, yes. Unless No, I think that's right. Gwyn inherited the green thumb. The green thumb seemed to pass down through the daughters. So, okay, so if we look up Mrs. Cattrall, perhaps? Was it Samantha Cattrall? Sorry, what was it? Stephanie Cattrall. How could I find a picture of Stephanie Cattrall? Huh. How are we going to find a picture of Stephanie Cattrall? That's very complex and difficult. But I think that's the right job. Which means I think we're again at the 3 jobs, 3 people confirmed stage. So we just need to get one more confirmation. Either Bonnie's children perhaps, or the farm flavor demonstration. Where was that? So that was in Butler County Times. I don't know, 5. Nothing really. I don't know if there's any pictures. The tickets cost a lot. The farm offers discounts on Tuesdays. I'm not seeing much in here, unfortunately. Yeah. Daily demonstrations, educational tours. Yeah, nothing really here jumps out to me, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So, Ernie Madsen Jr., Chris Rafferty, Nicole Madsen, Bonnie Hudson. So, there aren't that many more names that we could fit in. We could get some Kellogg's in here. We could have a Kellogg. Maybe Bonnie Hudson married a Kellogg. Let's try Kellogg. I'm looking for David Kellogg. Not really seeing much. Let's keep looking through. We are starting to run low on clues here. Very low on clues. Wow. Wow, we're actually out of clues there. Okay. Crazy. So the only things that have clues now are this, which we think we've solved. We think this is telling us those 2 became housewives. Got that. And this one, 6 clues. But I mean, what could this be pointing us to other than WRTD radio? Which links us towards the root tree curse. Three of the 5 presidents died mysteriously. Guy's car was hit. So I wonder if there's like a photo or something from here. Doesn't really give us much. So Earth has... What does this even mean? Sorry. Okay. Mayan ruby skull. Oh! Chris Rafferty. Prodigy.us. What's that? Yes. Show me your website, Chris Rafferty. Yes. Finally, we found Chris Rafferty. Fiance Lulu. Okay, great. Louise Garcia, Chris Rafferty. Show us your picture. Boop, boop. College student, Chris Rafferty. Boom. Oh, I can't believe we just stumbled across that. That's fantastic. All right. We also have a picture from Luis Garcia. Great. Okay, so what was the other thing we saw? Okay. Davy, Bethany, and Stephanie. Stephanie, an only child. Davy, Bethany. Have we got a Bethany? I don't see a Bethany. So that means Davy and Bethany are here. Yeah, shit yeah, man. Davy? Oh yeah, okay. We're solving this. So that tells us Davy, Bethany, and Stephanie. So Bethany, who's in college. You're a student because you're younger. And Stephanie is an only child. Stephanie Cottrell, farmer. But there's no way you're the current. Yeah, that's confusing. Okay. I need an application export. Great. Okay. Can I... Enhance. Oh, there we go. Can't remember who that's a picture of. I think that's Stephanie, is it? Or Bethany? Do I need to... Have I got that picture? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we think that's Stephanie, but I'm not sure. God, I love mini games. So this is going to be Bethany. So Bethany. And then this gives us... Oh, god damn. That's kind of close. Get that nipple into place. You go here, and then it's like here and here. Nice, thank you. That's Zach. Is it Zach? What was it? Was it? Oh, David. Davey. Now, do we think we've mixed these up? God, now I'm not sure, you know. Because there's no way you're... Okay, hold on. Stephanie. So that's got to be Bethany. I mean, this must be Bethany and Davy. Kellogg's. Which means Stephanie. There wasn't any other Stephanies anywhere, were there? I don't think so. So now we just need to figure out... But there's no way you're a farmer. You're too young. What does this say? Dichotomy. Doesn't really tell us much, does it? Unfortunately. Alright, let's go back to basics. Let's just dig through. Oh my god, are we fully out of clues? Please tell me we're not fully out of clues. Kill me. Okay, we're fully out of clues. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Correct. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So I don't know where we're meant to get these extra pictures of Bonnie and Guy Hudson. Ernie Jr.'s wife and child. Well, if it's Madsen, well, we don't know. Maybe Deborah Bean. There aren't that many people left, to be honest. Why do we get Nicole here? Where did Nicole come from? Oh, because it's a Madsen. Okay. So we know the current... So this was on Gwyneth. Where's the Gwyneth? No. I actually don't know where this came from. Why do we have a Bonnie Hudson section with nothing in it? This section can be deleted. We don't need this. What we really need is a section on... Well, we're on the Sam Roottrees section. So, Sam... The current head of farming is Miss Cattrall. So probably Stephanie Cattrall, maybe Sam Cattrall. Are you too young to be a farmer, is the question. It does seem like the farm passed down this line, which tracks. So then who the hell did Ernie Jr. marry? Ernie Jr. That's fine, thank you. Show me this. So he helped found Root. Okay, but there's no more clues in there. Where's the... here. So obviously Ernie and Carl were close. Nicole Madsen must be there. Who the hell could Nicole Madsen even be, though? I mean, this doesn't... Oh, they're getting married in May. That's nice. Oh god, he misspelled fiance. Brutal. Where did we got that? We got that from the Roottrees curse. Yeah, that Chris Raff at Prodigy.us was the killer, wasn't it? Well done. A helicopter landed at the factory on Feb 29, 1996. That's so interesting. I wonder what that means. We're in 1998 right now. What happened in Feb 27, 1996, I wonder? When did Carl take over? When did Ernie die? He stepped down at the start of the second quarter in 1996. Wow. So I wonder if that's what the Roottrees curse thing was about. where was the thing I just saw about? Hold on. Here. Where did I copy that to? Oh, here, that's fine. Okay, we can kill that. Thomas Overwood witnessed the helicopter land. Yeah, maybe it was a Medivac chopper. I could see that. Nothing. God, we're so close. I feel like I'm just one deduction away from finishing this wall. All we need to do is figure out who the fuck Nicole Madsen is and what her job is. Why? There has to be a picture of Ernie with his family somewhere. But no, there isn't, because he would be in that photo if that was the case. It would have been the three of them. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's like a obituary. Is it like a funeral? How the hell am I going to figure out? I need something. I need more info on what Ernie's wife and child did after his death. I think that's the key, right? It's got to be something that happened after the death. So, where's Ernie? There's Ernie. Feb 29. Yeah, do I just search? Okay. I don't think so. I don't really have anything I can... You know what I mean? I don't really have anything I can do. Like, what can I... It's not too far from when I was born, to be honest. What about widow? So we know it's the Hudson name. So Deborah Bean, Jean Monroe, April Quaritch, or Nicole Smith. Or Clara Lansing. So obviously it's one of these 5 names. And if we can find something that's like, what's her job now? That's where we'll find our clue, I think. But I don't have any clues left on my papers. Which is crazy. So I just really have no idea where to go. I could go for a hint. Maybe I should go for a hint. I've been stuck on this for a while. Yeah, alright, let's go for a hint. Sorry? Sorry? I don't think so, mate. Maybe check that again. What? It should be, should it? So what? I'm just a pure idiot. Oh. Well, that's it. So, why did this not have an evidence thing onto it? Debbie. Okay. Well, shit. So what am I missing now? What I'm probably missing is that Stephanie Cottrell is not a farmer. But she seems to give demonstrations. Public speaker? Head of farming. He swims in college. Bethany's his younger sister. Unless we've got those photos mixed up. Oh, we totally do, because dark hair runs in the Madsen family. So I think then maybe that's you. And that's you. And you're but this is a high school. So then you definitely are a student. Yes. We're nearly there. We're really nearly there.
My genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There.
Huh. What? 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 Oh. Yeah. So here it's local farmhand EC. Mr. Miller. For some reason, I'm thinking EC is Edward Clancy. Because that might be the only thing that explains this. I got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like, which is from here. She must have been in 3rd grade. A new girl who said, "Your pop is my dad." Yeah, icon is like adoption, guardian, ship. So, if Edward Clancy was leading a bit of a double life... Oh. I can't just re-add that picture? Okay. Guess not. EC. EC and Mr. Miller. Who are they? Farmhands that worked with Elias. But who? I have no idea how I'm even meant to start on this. We never learned Zachariah's spouse. Or Elias C. spouse. Or Miracle the Third spouse. Well, we did pretty well. Who is EC? I have no idea. How am I possibly meant to know this? There's some... Granddad had a brother or two? Maybe EC is one of the children from that line? But again, I don't know how I'm possibly meant to... Oh wait, how did Lauren's dad get his name? That might be it actually. Is there a pop section or something? In fact, where was it? Where was that? Hold on. Where's the other one? Where was it? Here. I think Edward Clancy Roottrees as opposed to Clancy Edward Roottrees. So I think we're looking at this, a possibly other son of Elias who got disowned for being gay, or a kind of nephew of Elias from a brother. How are we possibly going to find a picture of him though? We know Granddad has always had very particular views. And there was something about Granny and Grandpa had some brothers and sisters or whatever. Where is it? Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two. So I'm just going to call this the final puzzle. Elias. So I wonder if there's other root trees, like Edward root tree or Clancy root tree. Gwyneth Anderson, could it be? No. I mean, that's feeling promising. Miller, Mr. Miller. Miller. Is that right? Is it Anderson? Who would Mr. Miller be? Are there any Millers that we've found? No Millers. Miller. Well, I don't know. I kind of want to keep going, but I kind of also want to end the stream, and I don't want to just come back to this for this last little mystery, which makes me think I should just take what I've learned and go. So my theory is it's a nephew of Elias Roottrees, which well, I don't know what it means, to be honest. Maybe has implications for who's taking over the family business. I mean, Carl, the current president, has died. Who would the next president even be? There's nobody really set to take over. Who could possibly take over the business? Maybe Clark. Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up there. But how could we possibly get a picture? I can't think of any possible way for us to find a picture. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. I'm ready. Reveal the truth to me. Oh, but first. Oh, great. Thank you.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottrees?
Yeah, that is what
Had
I
a
thought.
guess for his partner? Partial credit. I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as
Oh,
Samantha Roottrees.
nice.
I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces
Fair
from
enough.
my parents, not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy.
John Miller. I mean, come on, we're pretty
Edward
much there.
Clancy Roottrees and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an... Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't
Yes.
know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man.
Oh, they were twins.
And his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
Right. Wow. Okay.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable.
Wait, what does that
Same
mean?
year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became...
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, I totally... Did we see that? I totally missed that in one of the original ads.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Lauren never realized I was the little girl from her...
I put that together. Oh, so them being identical twins is why she thought they were sisters.
Hope
Okay.
you blame me for being so confused that day.
Yeah.
Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all. But there he is.
Oh, shit.
The 6th 5 piece.
I did not see that. That's fun.
Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
Oh, I didn't see this either. How awful is it that such beauty... Huh. Interesting.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Roottrees. He nearly ruined the company. When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36.
Oh, wait, so he didn't... Because he wasn't... He and his bloodline weren't tied to the family, they didn't have accounts set up, so they made really no money. That's crazy.
He fell ill. He couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't.
Yes.
Robbie was a blood relative.
We knew that.
Even out of wedlock. That sounded familiar. The Clancy Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart.
Right, yes.
My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughter
Should receive Yeah, inheritances. Yeah, of course they should.
As the Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares.
Fair enough.
The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight. Thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. I appreciate what you've done for me. You uncovered enough to make a strong case. If and when the truth is fully accepted, my
Oh
share
shit, I'm
of
gonna be
Clancid
rich.
is yours. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
Well, there you go. We mostly solved the mysteries of the Roottrees. Mixed reviews, oh no. Who became the new president? Oh, it doesn't tell us. Sad. Oh? Oh shit, there's more. Rootree Mania? Oh my god. Alright, we'll have to come back to do that next time. I just want to go back and look at some things on here. What I really want to look at is the 5 pieces picture. Yeah, there he is. Jesus Christ. And he looks the spitting image. Wow. How are we meant to know that that Mr. Miller was called John Miller? That's a question. So interesting. Well, that was a very fascinating game. Yeah, I mean, we probably will come back to try out Rootree Mania next. But that won't be for this stream. That'll be for a future stream this weekend. So thanks for tuning in, folks, and catch you next time for some Rootree Mania.